It is the baseline. Hey, I have to tell you about the guy who is behind me, named Mountain. I mentioned him in another video here that I just shot about the park group coming in and, always trying to harass everyone out here at Baseline. Mountain is a very good friend of mine, and his wife died a couple of years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago, from SARs, okay, from that mysterious disease, that bird disease, that I, quite frankly, I'm always skeptical about, when the media runs with the disease du jour. But he told me that government agencies came to him, and when I say government agencies, I don't mean to help him out. I mean to interrogate him. Wanted to know where his wife had been, why she had contracted this disease, where he had been, everything, and it absolutely destroyed his life. And of course, she was the love of his life. Her name was Nancy. And so Mountain collects about $1,100 a month from the state of California, and he just told me, he said, Dan, I lost the one person I loved, because I was talking to him about re-entry back into status, and help, social service help, because he's older, he's an OG like me, and social services tend to ladle up, us older guys, and then pregnant women first, children. So he said that, basically, I just told him I was crazy. I just told him, look, I love, the person I loved is gone, and I have no more motivation. I mean, he put it very plainly. And it took him about 3 months, and, he gets $1,100 now each month. He spends most of it on marijuana, which he sells, and, makes a profit from, and, buys some speed and buys other stuff. He's a collector. He's one of those types that I described in the American Homeless Companion that likes to have a lot of gear, versus guys like me, that don't want anything near. So this is Baseline. This is a good friend of mine. He's a broken heart. His heart is broken. Absolutely. And the beautiful thing about Baseline is that by the validation of Baseline, you give a place for a person as beautiful as Mountain to be. And would you want to compete against Mountain in a job if you worked at McDonald's as an assistant manager and some state agency put Mountain in there to go, well, this man needs a leg up, and you had a kid and you're like, but I've been the fucking assistant manager here for half a year, and this guy's gonna, when Mountain doesn't want to do it, by validating Baseline, we allow a successful surplus society to have a place below poverty that gives people that don't want to do anything anymore, the recipients of our surplus society, some place to be that's valid and not exiles. You don't want to compete against them. Do you want a program that